Our accounting partners here on The Country are Crow Horwath. Rightio. Michael Lee joins us. He's an agribusiness auditing specialist and a keen cyclist. I'll come back to the cycling at the end. But Michael, we're counting down. We're counting down to Gypsy Day. We're obviously counting down to winter grazing. In some parts of the country, cows are already on the move. Obviously, this bovis thing is getting bigger by the day. You're basically sending a warning out to farmers and the trucking industry to be careful with our greatest asset, which we're shipping off farm.
Oh, absolutely, Jamie. Look, we're moving our best asset off the farm. We know that we've got this biosecurity issue floating around the country, and the consequences are catastrophic if our stock can actually get this disease. So there's no asset to play with and no income.
Have the trucking companies been well enough informed by MPI on protocols for transporting stock? And the reason I say this is I went duck shooting and caught up with an old mate of mine down in Southland who he won't mind me calling him a trucking magnate. He calls himself that. But he was saying, well, he was bemoaning the fact that he hadn't had enough information from MPI. They basically had to make it up themselves.
Yeah, look, that's probably what I think we're seeing across the provinces, in that we've got farmer share milkers and contract milkers together with the trucking firms. They're needing to come together to put these control processes in place. And we've seen a whole variety of policies where they're very vague to detailed policies where the farmers, and this is where I believe that farmers need to take the lead role, in putting together their own policies to say, right, this is how I'm going to protect my livelihood. So if you put your policies out about how your stock is moved, then both the grazier and the trucking firm are clear on what you need.
It's all extra compliance, it's all extra cost, and we know where the cost finally lies.
Yeah, look, you're right. I mean, I've certainly heard of some stock moving down the road, which has always happened. We've always moved our stock down the road to various graziers in the past. We really have to reconsider that because there's an extra cost of moving our stock in trucks, but the catastrophic cost of losing that stock through contamination, through cow contact, is just too high.
I mentioned at the top of the interview that you're a keen cyclist. Are you joining that wonderful fundraiser where all these Southlanders, because you're based in Invercargill, all these Southlanders get on a bike in Queenstown and they ride all the way to Invercargill? I know because I did it myself in 2014, 235 Ks. What a great day, and it's mainly downhill too, I might add.
Well, downhill, and I understand someone is forecasting tailwind and sunshine. And yeah, great effort by the team. There's going to be 60 riders on the road, so just watch out for them if you're driving around there.
Well, you start out at like 6 o'clock in the morning at Frankton, and then you have to ride, for people who know their geography of the Wakatipu area, you have to ride to Kingston almost in the dark. And talking about bovis, the year we did it, we almost got bowled by a truck and trailer unit going past us on the Devil's Staircase at what seemed like about 80 or 90 k's an hour. So all you truckies out there on, is it Friday morning?
Friday morning.
Friday morning, be wary. There's a whole lot of mammals and mammalettes on the road, but they're raising money for a good cause. Michael Lee from Crow Horwath, thanks for those words of caution around transporting cattle for winter grazing and Gypsy Day. Take care.
Thanks, Jamie. Good on you.